Gloves on, hang on. Just put my gloves on, it's quite chilly this morning. Sainsbury's shop. Guy opens up at 5 o'clock, gets everything ready. Good morning. Morning. Hello, Yasmin. How are you? You alright? Oops. Sorry. Morning. Hello. It's freezing. Yeah, it's really cold. I've put my hat on and I've put my gloves on. That's the best I can do. I'm not taking my gloves off yet to turn the camera around, so yeah, happy days. Paul, how are you? Up before the sunrise, yes. Well, we're off to Ireland today. So we'll be leaving the house about 9 o'clock this morning. We want to get there for sort of 10:10, Leeds Bradford Airport. And we're flying, I think it's just after 12. So in order to get it done, I need to get up about this sort of time. I didn't even set my alarm, but I woke up at 4:42. So I'm happy. Good morning, Norma. Hello. Lovely. Ireland is fantastic. I can't wait. I've never been to Ireland. It's only a couple of days, but it is what it is. It is business, but we're all going. So we're going. Oh no, it's not Sunday. It's Monday. What am I talking about? I'm losing the will. Cracking up. Anyway, yes, happy days. So yeah, as soon as I get back today, everyone will be getting up. Well, I'm going to get my wife up about 7, kids will get up about 8 o'clock, and then off we go. That's nice, thank you. Looking forward to it. I've got my gloves on, Norma. It's freezing this morning. I've got my hat on. Yeah, I know, tell me about it. Oh, my body's been used to this time for weeks and weeks. So it often happens I wake up about this sort of time. You know, my dad's retired now, but he was a lorry driver, and he used to have to get himself up at certain times, and it was always the same sort of time. And for several years he never bothered with an alarm either. And he told me, he said he just wakes up. But yeah, it is a bit risky if you do need to be somewhere. I set an alarm for 6:45 this morning to get up for the flights. But I didn't set an alarm for my walk, thinking if I don't wake up in time, then I'll go and do my walk in Ireland. Because we should be landing about 1:30, 1 o'clock. Time we've got settled in, it'll be about 3. So that leaves an hour or 2 to have a walk round and see what's what. So we'll just see how we get on. Planning for any food vlogs or island vlogs? I'm definitely going to do some filming in Ireland, absolutely. Yes, the phone will be coming out for definite. But I just don't know until I get there whether it'll be a live stream, whether it'll be a full 10,000 steps, or whether it'll just be a video. But either way, it's because I don't know what it's like when I get there, if the area we're in is a safe area for walking for an hour and a half. I'm sure it is. We'll just see how we go. Hello, hello. Rowdy Skater, morning. Keep this up, it might be time to phone the Book of Guinness World Records. I wonder what is the record for doing a walk exercise for multiple days. I'm betting on you. Yeah, I wonder. Johnny, how are you doing? Johnny Rebel. Look at the moon. You can't really see it very well. Oh, right. I'm walking at a faster pace today for some reason. I think it's because I know we're going away. Thank you, Ryder. Sunday night, morning, isn't it? People are back at work. So, probably in bed a bit earlier. Do you know, in this village, a couple of years ago, there was quite a lot of car crime over so many months, and then they caught whoever it was, and that person got locked up, and then it's been lovely. But last few days, there's been reports in the local Facebook groups of people out and about trying car door handles, things like that. In fact, someone was actually out at 5 a.m. and it's in this area. I think 5 a.m. is pretty brave for a car thief, but then again, they are quite brazen. Rowdy Skater, enjoy. Thank you. Yasmin, half term though, no traffic on the road. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes. Yay. That's right, yeah, so people won't be getting up too early either. Happy days. Whenever I say Ireland, I always think of how they pronounce Ireland on the Eurovisions, when they go Ireland. Is it Eurovision? Yeah, when they have the Eurovision. And Ireland. Don't know why I said that, but there you go. Happy days. Keep smiling. Yeah, 10 minutes extra in bed. I've come this way today. This is the way where the signal goes a bit rubbish. I haven't been this way for a few days. Although I came once and it was really good. So I can't figure that one out. So yeah, our flights are only an hour and a few minutes. So it takes, what, 15, 20 minutes for a plane to get up to 30,000 feet. And then you'll only be in that height for, what, 20 minutes? And then it'll be starting to come down again. So it's not going to be long at all. Excuse me. Right, 10 minutes. We've been going for 10 minutes. Right. So Yasmin, you're in London. You work in London. Hopefully, like you say, the traffic won't be too bad. Hopefully you haven't got far to go for work. Good morning everybody. Thank you for coming on my live stream. We're on day 89, 10,000 steps. It's good to get out, listen to the birds. Whew. Excuse me. Yeah, we're only taking hand luggage because it's only 2 nights. And I think the weight limit's only 7 kilogram, but we're pretty much okay with that. We've got a little weighing thing for luggage, little mini scales thing. Right. So we're in the UK. For anyone that's new, United Kingdom, Doncaster in South Yorkshire. And it's, I think it's about 1 or 2 degrees Celsius this morning. No humming on the pylon today. Thank goodness. Cross over. Yep. Won't be long now, will it, for spring? Do I drink Yorkshire tea? I'm not a big tea drinker, to be honest. I used to drink lots of tea, but I'll drink whatever tea bag. I've tried Yorkshire tea. I think I prefer Thai Fu or something like that. I used to drink tea and nothing else. And one day when I was at work, they'd run out of tea bags and they'd only got coffee. And it was a cold day. So I forced myself to have a coffee, and I actually quite enjoyed it. And ever since then, I've had more coffee than anything. So I'll have a tea, but it's not very often, maybe once a month. But if I'm in the mood, I'll have a cup of tea. Or one of them fancy posh teas, like a green tea, which I've got a few of them. But I don't have it as much as I should. I like flavoured teas, I like green tea. Hi all, Simon, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. This is the A1. It's not quite a motorway at this point, although it is technically. And so many miles up the road it becomes a motorway. It's called the A1M. Right, I've got to take my gloves off now. 2 secs. That's better. That is better. 16 minutes in, and I can feel my hands getting warm. I hope you're all well. Whew. That's my crazy look. Don't know why. Oh. Yes. Hope you're all going to have a good week. Anyway, if you're just off to bed, then hope you have a good sleep. Swap hands. Keep me informed on the signal today. The video quality and the audio quality. It shouldn't be too bad at the moment, but I'm about to head into the estate now where it does drop, so it might be a little bit funny over the next 20 minutes, but then once we get back to this point just after the motorway bridge, it'll be hopefully back to normal. But most people bugger off by that point. Let's turn the camera around. English postbox, mailbox, postbox. Thank you, Yasmin. Good to know. It's just basically this section now for the next 15-20 minutes where it becomes, sometimes can be a bit funny, but it's a little clearer today. I think the clouds aren't as thick. I can see the moon, so hopefully the signal will be that little bit better. There is some break in the cloud. That's actually one of my customers' houses there. It's deceivingly big. And you go around the back into the garden, it's huge. He's got a good business in utilities. Just realised I've got a Taylor Swift song in my head. My daughter's favourite singer ever, Taylor Swift. So it's always on at our. And yes, yesterday I got round to doing a Taylor Swift dance routine with my daughter. She said, I've got a new dance routine. I said, right, okay. And to be honest, every single dance routine is exactly the same. and it's fun, but when you're doing it every single day, it's not quite as fun. But I do it for my daughter. I might moan sometimes saying, oh, let's leave it today, and then she'll pull a face. Going, don't we? Oh, it's cutting out now. Okay. Sorry about that. The network is with EE, and they're supposed to be one of the best. Ah, what a beautiful morning. Moon looks particularly pleasant this morning. Birds are happy. Barely caught. Lovely houses, yeah. It's this road in particular is quite nice. There is another road in Doncaster where they're probably 5 times bigger than these. It's the main Bawtry Road, Bawtry, and there's some humongous houses there. In fact, a couple of years ago I went to quote one of them, and it was a house that was being built, and honestly it was probably 7 or 8 times bigger than my house. And the guy's a property developer. This house, oh, it was massive, absolutely massive. And there was a cellar, so there's a room underground the whole length of the house, and it was turning it into a massive sort of games area. Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. We're in sunny Doncaster. Just out walking 10,000 steps. Apologies if the audio and video keeps coming in and out. In about 20 minutes it should improve. It's just this particular area. JP, hello. Why am I walking? It is 5:28 in the morning, and I do this every single day. A nice 5 mile, 8 kilometer walk before I go to work. So it's the same time roughly every day, and I've just been doing it now for 89 days. Anybody want a free chair? If you want it, come and get it. Public footpath. Looks pretty good with those clouds. Right, let's head around here. Riverside Drive. Yeah, I'm warming up lovely now. JP, nice man, I like the commitment. Have you learned anything from this? I do feel I've got a little bit fitter. I'm not particularly trying anything other than walking, but I've noticed when I walk up hills now, I was out of breath a lot in the beginning, but now my breathing recovers really fast. But more than anything, I enjoy being outside, listening to the birds, being around nature, and at the weekends I come out a bit later and I get to see the sun come up. So it's very good for the mind, the heart, the soul, etc. And it's put me in a happier mood almost every single day. I don't know if my wife would agree, but I think I am. So in a few weeks' time, it's going to start getting lighter and lighter, isn't it? So there's more to see, but the same story continues. Keep going. Find something that you enjoy, something that you can do without feeling any resistance to it. Sometimes in the past, for me, when I was going to the gym, I'd get up and think, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, I'll go later. Oh, it's raining. And I've never ever had that with walking. So I'm enjoying this. And I'm the kind of guy that would get up early to go and do some work on my laptop, like a side hustle, or working on my main business. Excuse me. But these days, this comes first, and then my family comes second. So I'm giving them more time now, and being a better dad, better husband, and then working on business comes last. But it's all working out for the best. So it helped me to refocus, really. Damn, I can't wait properly at 8, and you got some dedication. I've always been an early riser anyway. But I enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it, and that's what gets me up. I'll open my eyes, and sometimes I'll be laid in bed when I'll open my eyes and I'll think I could sleep a bit more, and then I might shut my eyes, but I never ever think, oh, I can't be bothered. Right, so I've got this hill. This one normally takes my breath away a bit. You get to see the same cars as well. There's normally a white Mini here. Oh, it's there, it's further up. I always thought it was about here. My wife's got a Mini as well. Whew. Now my head's getting hot. Yasmin, just reading your comment. And getting my breath back. Right. Yeah, my breath recovers faster. Yeah, I know what you mean. London, there's a lot more people pinching phones, or so it seems on the news. But it used to cross my mind. But actually it's quite nice. And you'll notice, if ever you do it, maybe do it with someone else, but you'll notice other people out and about walking the dogs. And usually when you say morning, they'll say morning back. You get a few runners, joggers. Daniel Bate, hi Yasmin, I'm sorry that women don't feel safe nowadays. It is heartbreaking. I mean, there are moments on my walks, certain parts that I don't really like walking, but a lot of it's in your head. I'm talking to myself here. A lot of it's actually in your head. You keep thinking about what could happen, and then, you know, lo and behold, one day it happens. So it's better to try and think positive and good, happy things. That's why I talk about gratitude a lot and being grateful for what's around you. And that's what's lifted my mood. And it's funny because more good things tend to come into your life when you're thinking about good things all the time. So, for example, I'm grateful that I've got up today. I'm really grateful because I get to do another day of walking to keep the dream going. I've took my hat off now. I'm grateful for hearing the birds. I'm grateful it's not raining today, for once. You know, I'm grateful for the funny dance routine I did with my daughter. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. Okay. Right. What about Yasmin? I don't know if you're in a flat or a house, or if you've got a garden, but maybe you could have a treadmill in the garage or in the garden under a gazebo or something, and then you're kind of outside. I guess it's not quite the same, but it's maybe a close second, and you can do some more adventurous walking in the day. Daniel, my next tattoo will read, "It's hard to stay sad and you have a heart full of gratitude." It's so true. It is. Now, I've mentioned one twice, but I don't talk about it much because a lot of people are not interested. But I've developed an interest over the last few years in like the law of attraction and manifesting, and when I've tried to talk about it, people are just not interested, which is fine. But gratitude is a big thing. And they talk about frequencies of your emotions. So for example, a high frequency is like joy, love, peace, happiness, gratitude, all those sort of emotions. But a lower vibrational mood will be like anger, resentment, jealousy, bitterness. Now, when you're in a higher vibrational mood, what it does, it actually, so your mood itself is higher. And sometimes we'll call it a frequency, but it's your mood basically. When you're on that higher mood, so you feel gratitude every single day, more things come into your life on the same frequency. So you get more things which are abundance, joy, happiness, things coming into your life. And that is absolutely true. This is why I started practicing gratitude, and I will just mentally note them as I'm going around, or sometimes I write them down. I've got a little notebook next to my bed, and in the morning or at night I'll write down what I've been grateful for that day. And it took 3 days. 3 days to sort of lift my mood on a permanent basis. Okay. But you know, when you're happy, when you're optimistic, when you're feeling positive minded, you know, when you have them days where you look up and think, yeah, today's amazing, yeah, today's great. You know, can you remember? We all was like that when we were kids. When you were a young child and somebody showed you something new, or you was looking at nature outside, worms in the garden, you'd look at it in amazement, in wonderment, that sort of sense of excitement and feeling amazed at what's in front of you. I think we were meant to have that all our life, but it got pushed out of us as we got older by bad news on TV, people getting angry, people telling you no. But when you start practicing gratitude, it kind of comes back to you and you feel optimistic about life in general. And this is what it's all about, making you feel excited and positive and optimistic. So I do mention talking about gratitude from time to time, and I think it's something that anyone can do. You don't have to tell anybody, you just do it to yourself as you're walking around. So try it today. Just walk around, just be aware of what's going off in your day, and later on, you know, at the end of the day, think back about what things made you smile, what things made you laugh. Did you see a dog wagging its tail and want you to go and say hello to it? Did someone tell you a funny joke? Just remember that back. Okay, right, I'll stop talking about it now. But I'll just share that with you. How's the signal? Hopefully not too bad. So time wise it's 5:42. So I'll be home in plenty of time. Get the kettle on. JP, I'll take that advice, man. Thank you so much. You know, I've been struggling with that type of stuff. Always waking up like I've got a taser in my back. Yeah. It's a good reminder to be full of gratitude, thanks. Yeah. And if you're one of these sort of people, like my mum, watches the news religiously, what I would say is turn the news off, because you don't really need it. You don't. And all it does is drag your mood levels down. I've not really watched telly now for about 4 years, 5 years. I'll watch the occasional programme, but not very often. And the news, I never watch the news. What I do, I go on a newspaper website and I have a quick scan. It's like 30 seconds to see if there's anything that could affect me or my family. But most things are all politics and religion, aren't they? And doom and gloom. Okay. So a bit further down here, we'll turn right, go up the hill, and then we're back out onto the main road. I'm guessing it depends where you live. Yasmin, some areas will be a bit better than others, but I'm sure there'll be some areas where it's quite a pleasant place to go. You should be allowed to go out and walk around in life. To feel scared is just wrong, isn't it? Do you know, things always look different in the dark because there isn't as much light shining on things. That sign there in the middle, when I was walking up then, I thought I could see it moving like it was a dog, and then it was still. That's a little country pub thing. So yeah, after today, the next time you'll see me I'll be in Ireland. Tomorrow, hopefully, we can find out where I can go and do a walk. It probably will be in the day. I don't know about walking at 5 o'clock in the morning in a place I've never been to before. JP, yeah, you're right. All the bad people tend to get up about lunch because they haven't got a job, and then they'll just doss around, and then they'll get ready, smoke some weed. Not that that's a problem for a lot of people, I'm just saying, I'm imagining what they do, and then they will go out and go and do bad things in the evenings and late night. But I mean, touch wood, so far since November 19th it's been okay. Everything's been okay. Servant. Where am I from? I'm from Doncaster, which is in the United Kingdom. It's in Yorkshire in the UK. Yasmin, no, I haven't. But sometimes I'll see an object and I'll think it's something else, and it might make me feel a bit jumpy for a moment, but it's because it's dark and things always look different in the dark. This is what I mean about being full of gratitude. There's not as much time for sort of scary thoughts to come into your head, because all you're thinking about are nice things, and then in general nicer things tend to come to you. Well, that's been my experience to date. But if you see something that you're scared of, you should really walk towards it. You know what I'm saying here. Obviously, if it's anything genuinely dangerous, then get away. But if it's like a man coming the other way. I mean, this is probably not the best advice. It's just my opinion and things that I read is to sort of overcome fear, is to sort of face it head on. You'll have to just weigh that up yourself and decide. And this is advice for anybody. So no, I've not really seen anything spooky at all. But it would be different if I was walking probably out in the countryside where there's no street lights and walking down through fields. I think I would feel a bit more uneasy there, definitely. But I don't feel too bad here with all the street lights. What I will tell you is when we get round the corner, there's a pub on the corner. And I think I've mentioned this once or twice before, but I would always, like last year or the year before, I started doing a bit of walking in the morning. I didn't do it for long, but I was walking past this pub and I heard a noise in the bush in the pub grounds, and I just happened to turn my head round and I could see a light, and I realised it was a phone screen. And then as my brain sort of thought about it more, I realised it was a homeless person, obviously living there, sleeping there at night. But your brain thinks, well, is it a homeless person? Is it a strange person, you know, looking for someone to prey on? But I went past another time in the day and you could see that someone had obviously been sleeping there. So even now, I don't walk on the same side of the road when I go past it. I cross the road. But it's stupid, isn't it? I've walked past it before in recent weeks, and I don't think anybody's there nowadays. Thanks for the advice, guys. No worries. Dag. Olav, how are you, Dag? How's your walk? It's all good, thank you. You've just finished your night shift and a week off work. Enjoy your walk. Thank you, Dag. Dag, I'm going to Ireland today. We're getting on a plane around lunchtime. We're going to Ireland, Northern Ireland, to Belfast. It's work related. I'm doing a podcast with another YouTuber in lawn care, because that's my main business, lawn care. And he's going to interview me, so that's Tuesday morning. So I'm going over with my wife and 2 kids, and we're going to enjoy Belfast. So this afternoon we'll be there. We're stopping in a hotel, we'll have breakfast. Tomorrow morning I get picked up about 8:30 UK time, go and do that, and then we'll spend the rest of Tuesday afternoon exploring. I think we're going to go and do the Titanic Museum, which is where the Titanic was made, in Belfast. See where this van's coming. Oh, it's going that way. Yeah, so that's the pub there, and that's the wall, and those bushes there, the green bush on the right of the sign, is where I heard the noise. So you'll notice I often cross over if I'm walking this way. Be Cell, I'm following you. Oh, come on then, catch me up. We'll walk together, we'll have a good chat. The Shaunus is like Forrest Gump starting to follow him. And then one day, I just decided to go for a run. And I got up and I ran and I ran and I ran. I don't think that's exactly how he says it, but what a great film. Forrest Gump, what a great film. You know? And he just ran for ages, didn't he? And then he got all those people following him. And then one day I decided to stop. Great film. B-Sal, you're getting closer. Well, hurry up, I'm waiting. JP, maybe not the best idea to approach the unknown, but I get the idea. Yes, no, you're right. Obviously, you've got to assess everything. When I do walk the other way, I have to walk down through a very dark area where there's an underpass going under the road, and I sometimes feel a bit uneasy going down there, but you know, I'm still doing it. I'm not letting it change me. And the only other people I've seen down there are people on bikes or people walking to work. Dag, lovely mate, I'm jealous. Never been there, but on my bucket list. Enjoy. Thank you. Well, I will have my phone out, so I will be capturing some of Belfast. My hope is that I can film some of it to make a video about going to Belfast, which is nothing to do with walking other than walking around Belfast. And I like the idea of doing videos like that. It's whether or not people would watch. You'll notice I put a few videos on recently, going to Cleethorpes, going to Sherwood Forest. So it'll be things like that. But then also to still do a live stream on the morning walks. But I'll see when I get there today if there's anywhere I feel safe enough to go and walk. Somewhere new. So it'll probably be a daytime walk. Okay, where is this? We're in Doncaster, United Kingdom. Pleased to meet you. Dave, Farangdad, how are you, Dave? Good morning, I've less than 6 or 7 minutes, but I'm glad I caught you. Thanks for dropping in. Hope all is well. Just getting the, you made a YouTube short. Awesome. I will check it out soon. We're going to Ireland today. I'll probably have time to check it out when I get home, actually, after doing this live stream. So I will check out your short. Guys, please check out Farangdad. He's an Englishman who's moved to Thailand with his wife, and he's filming about life over there. Yeah, so we're going to Ireland. I'm looking forward to that. Yep, you have a great day as well. Oh, you started the weights. Oh, now you've started something now. Now you're going to make me feel bad. Like I should be doing it. But I'll cheer you on, mate. I'll definitely cheer you on. And if you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a year from now, I'll be sharing your channel left, right and centre. Look at this guy, how he's transformed. No problem. Day one or one day. Yeah, I know. Happy days. I love to look out over long distances. I find it so therapeutic. It's like sitting on top of a hill and gazing out. This is why I want to get up into the hills and get filming over in the hills. It's definitely on the cards to do. The weather's been pretty rubbish past few weekends. Like up into Derbyshire. This phone's definitely going to get some use. Inspired by you, mate, thank you. The positive effect I have on the world, God bless you. Thank you. Cheers, Dave. I will check out your short as soon as possible. Dave is Farang Dad, for anyone else wondering what I'm talking about. Right, so how long have we been going? 56 minutes. Do we still have a good signal? Video and audio? Gotta go teach now, no problem. Go get that money in. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Clayton, how are you doing? Going today. So we're flying around lunchtime. It's only an hour in the air, the flight time. So we should get there just after 1 o'clock. So hopefully we'll be at the hotel about 2ish. I think we can check in from 11. And then we get settled in and see what's what. Hopefully get out around Belfast for a few hours. But I'm gonna be doing some filming. Yasmin, an hour and a half. Yes, that's 10,000 steps. And honest to God, right? My mindset for years has been, if I've ever got any spare time, I get the laptop open and I'm trying to build my business. And I would always say, I've never got time. I've never got time to do anything else. I've never got time. But now everything else has switched around. This is the first thing I do where possible. And I don't mind it at all. I enjoy it and I feel great knowing I've done it. Thanks, Clayton. Yeah, the birthday was lovely. It was a nice chilled day, and we went out for a meal in the evening. My wife and I, we went to a local curry place and had a curry. The kids stayed at home, and we ordered them a takeaway, so they were happy. They'd got food, they got the phones. They were more than happy. Okay, so I reckon we've got about 25 minutes left on this walk. We've been going now for 59 minutes. So all is good. So that tells me it is about 6 o'clock, which it is, 6:03. So I'll be home for 6:30, roughly. I mean, what I'd love to do ideally is get up at the same time tomorrow in Belfast and go and do a walk. But don't know the area. Hang on. Sierra, hello. How are you, Sierra? I am in the United Kingdom, a place called Doncaster, which is in Yorkshire. And this is day 89. of walking 10,000 steps. Clayton, am I going to try that £1,000 cocktail what they're doing in the hotel in Belfast? Not a chance. If anybody wants to pay that, then they've got more money than sense. That is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I would never pay that for any drink, not ever. Even if a bottle of champagne was the oldest in the world and it was an honour, I still wouldn't do it, because it's just stupid at that amount of money. It really is. Morning. Yeah. If my wife wants a cocktail and it's £5, I'll pull her face. I like to try and hold on to money and she likes to spend it. Hello everyone. Good morning, Shaunus. Hello, hello. How are you? Norma, God bless. Oh, that's a no then, lol, yeah. I suppose the only time I would do it, which is still ridiculously stupid, is if I'd just won like £1 million. I'd literally just won and it had just got into my bank account. I'd maybe do it one time to celebrate. Maybe. That would be the only exception. But if I was like somebody earning £1,000 a day, I don't think I'd do it, because you never know when that money is going to stop coming in, and if you're spending it like that, it's never going to last. Nickbo, hello Nickbo, how are you? Come on chat, smash the like button, thank you. Yes, please hit that like button, everybody. It helps my channel and it costs you nothing just to press that like button. Thank you so much. And if you fancy it, you can always press that subscribe. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers now, and I imagined this time coming a few months ago. Right, where are we? Am I walking to work, mate? No. So I do this walk every morning before work. It's a 90-minute walk, which is 10,000 steps, or 5 miles or 8 kilometers, however you want to look at it. Today is a little bit different. Today I'm off work until Thursday. We're going to Ireland today. It's work related, but I'm taking the family, so we're going to have a couple of days there as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. We fly later on this morning, well, around lunchtime. So I'm just getting the morning walk in, because as soon as I get back and get the kettle on, it's going to be everybody getting up, getting ready and good to go. All the packing's done, passports are ready. Just getting all the charger cables and bits and bobs, toothbrushes and things like that. Clayton, very true, thank you. Dished, hello there Dished, how are you? I wish it were brighter and you could see over there. It looks brighter on screen, it's not as bright to the naked eye. Why do we call it a naked eye? That's something I want to know. And they call it a naked flame. Don't have a naked flame near your eyes. He goes past every day on his way to work. Clayton. Christian, cars on the wrong side of the road. Yes, they're on the left hand side here. Right, crossover. Yeah, we drive on the left here in the UK. Clayton, is this a new route? No, this is the route I first started taking. It is one of my favourite routes, but the signal is not always very good. So I started doing a couple of other routes where the signal is better. Yasmin, so exciting to be travelling. Safe journey. Yes, I can't wait. What do you do for work? Sierra Smith. So I do lawn care. You know, where people come and put weed killer on your grass, fertilizers, grass seed, things like that. That's my business. I've got my own business. I've had years and years of working for other people, and 20 odd years ago I worked for another company that did lawn care, and I enjoyed it, and I thought I'm going to set up on my own, so I did. But it wasn't straight away, it was after a while, and been doing it now for sort of 12 years as my own business, full time for 10 years. And it's good, we've built it up. It was a bit scary in the early days, you know, especially in winter when you're not as busy, but it's built up and built up. We've got a bigger and bigger customer base, so we're okay. The only thing that stops us is if we've got heavy snow or a deep frost. And around just after Christmas we had some snow, and then the temperatures stayed around freezing, and I was not able to work altogether for about 3.5 weeks, which was awful. But I'd got some money saved up, which you need to do. You need to put a little bit away to cover like a month's worth of downtime. So yeah, we just use that. Adam McKay walking again, let's go. You ever watched Saturday Night Live? Just had their 50th anniversary. No, I haven't actually. It was amazing. Paul McCartney played it off. Alright. No. Is that in the US? Sorry for the ignorance. Dish, you've got your maths exam, wish you luck. Dish, I know you're going to be fine. You don't need luck. But you'll be fine. Just read each question before you write your answers, and understand each question before you do it. If you're nervous, you could try taking a paracetamol tablet. It's worked for a few people I've told about. It just helps to calm you down a bit. Clayton, I like making things grow. Business. Can you do anything with my hair? No. I can't do anything with mine. It's really going thin on the top. I'm not happy about it. Straight out of bed this morning, it's like chuffing all over the place. What bit I've got left. Sierra Smith, yes. Hannah B, what country am I in? I'm in the United Kingdom. Doncaster, which is South Yorkshire. Yeah, I think I know what it is. Who's the guy from England that went over? It was on Gavin and Stacey. Wasn't he presenting it for a while? Do you know what? I think I do know what it is. They have guests on, don't they? I've seen a few clips on YouTube. Yes, James Corden, that's it. They don't air SNL in the UK, okay. Oh yeah, Saturday Night Live. James Corden, yeah. I could see his face, but I couldn't think of his name. Did you watch the Christmas Gavin and Stacey? We did, and we've never really watched it before. And we enjoyed it so much. We went back and watched the whole series from the beginning. Oh, he's not. No, he had his own show though, didn't he? For a while, he had his own show. Whatever that was, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, Saturday Night Live now, it's coming back to me. A guy sitting at his desk, interviewing guests, and they're just laughing and joking and things like that. Right. But yes, they have celebrity guests, hosts, and musical guests. It airs Saturday nights. Okay. So you've got something to look forward to every day. 50 years, that's pretty impressive. James Corden is a joke in the US. Nobody likes him. Wow. And Saturday Night Live is a comedy show that just had its 50th special today here in the US. Okay. Adam, yes, he had his own late show. Okay. Cool. When I get some downtime, I'll go on YouTube and watch a few clips, so I can get familiarised. Our Saturday nights can be quite rubbish in the UK. I mean, I don't watch a lot of telly as it is, but occasionally you'll get a decent show come on for a few weeks, maybe a month or two, and then it stops, and then there's not much on for a while. But I don't think people watch telly as much these days. They're more on YouTube. YouTube it. Yeah, bloody gladiators. My wife loves it and my daughter loves it. Last night I actually went in the other room because I'm just not bothered. And I was on my laptop on YouTube and I could hear them. I could hear them in the other room shouting out the name, saying, "Go on! Whatever your name is, go on!" And of course my wife's got her favourite, which is quite funny. I don't know the names, but they're all about 10 foot tall, aren't they? Built like gladiators. You can imagine being chased by one of them. Yeah, I wouldn't know whether to laugh or just go, ah! Do I watch Love Island? No way. Ah, do you know, that's one thing I just cannot stand is reality shows. Oh my God. Big Brother, Love Island, all of them sort of things. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. Because, you know, they all come on, they're all fake. None of them's genuine, or apparently they are. My wife says some of them have been together and stayed together after the show and got a family. Well, that's great. But I don't enjoy those programs. Apollo, legend, yeah. I'm not cold now, Clayton. So Adam, Gladiators it's been going for a long time and then it went off air. But basically there'll be 10 men who are bodybuilders and athletes, and they'll wear these leotard lycra outfits and they look like proper warriors. And there'll be challenges, and then the people from the public who are quite fit will challenge them to like a duel. You have to have a look on YouTube. But everybody in the audience have got these giant foam hands and they're like pointing and things like that. Like, go Viper, go whatever your name is. At Clayton, yeah. So it was cold when I first came out, but after 20 minutes, I've took my beanie hat off now. After 20 minutes I always warm up. So I feel quite warm at the moment. Sierra, Hannah, Clayton. I'd be great on Love Island, oh my god. I'd be like the grumpy dad, I tell you. I would definitely be the grumpy guy in the corner. No worries, Adam, I'm nearly home anyway myself. Gladiators, ready. Contenders, ready. Absolutely know what you mean. You will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. Right. So we're not far from home now. And hour and 17 minutes. It took me a lot less time. I've probably gone 5 minutes faster today. So my walking speed is actually improving. Hannah, always wanted to visit the UK. Where are you, Hannah? In the US. Yeah, I would love to come around the US. The only place I've ever been is Cancun in Mexico. That was in 2002. You'll be cracking on with your walk, lol. Yep. Gladiators, ready. Shaunus, ready. Shaunus, you will go on my first whistle. I don't know what I'm saying now, I'm just randomly talking. Fly to London, Hannah, then go to Norfolk, South Coast, Wales, Yorkshire, Scotland, Ireland. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Take a month off and go and do all of these places. Book some little Airbnbs and things like that. Yeah, I'd like to do the same. Is your breathing getting better? I think it is. And I think it'll get better as the weight comes off. It's coming off slowly. Right, so another 30 seconds and we'll have to call it a day. I'm nearly home. I don't like to film right outside my home just for privacy reasons. Most people are fine, but there'll always be that one person who'll be looking you up on Google Earth and trying to find out where you live. And I just want to protect my family, that's all. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Especially if you've been here from the start of the stream. It means the world to me, and several of you are regulars, which means amazing things to me, so I do appreciate all of you. Hannah B, how long have I walked today? Yeah, 10,000 steps, which is about 5 miles. Thank you, Yasmin. I'm looking forward to it. So the next time you see me, I'm going to be somewhere like that. Yeah, Premier Inns. We're stopping in a Premier Inn in Ireland. Have a great day. Hannah, you walked 3 miles. That's amazing. That'll take you an hour. Just under an hour. Well done. Always a pleasure. Right, gotta go. Take care. Marcia, I'm just off now, but I'm in Doncaster, United Kingdom. I'm literally near my house, so I need to just end the live stream now. Bye bye. See you soon, folks. Bye bye. Thank you.